It's frightening how few people know how to deal with an earthquake. Our community is at an enormously high risk of an earthquake. But even then, so much infrastructure is built on fault lines that are due for an earthquake at any moment. Families are unprepared for the havoc an earthquake can wreak across their household and neighborhood. As students living in an area with one of the highest risks of earthquakes nationally, we understand firsthand the dangerous uncertainty that earthquakes bring to any community. We knew that something had to be done to help people as they struggled to keep their families safe.
Together, we created Team Pixel Perfect. We are dedicated to reducing the tremendous amount of lives lost from earthquakes, as well as the devastation and panic victims are subject to. Each year, there are 500,000 detectable earthquakes. In 2010 alone, over 226,000 people died as a result of earthquakes. In 2015, a single earthquake in Nepal killed 9,000 people, and more than 600,000 structures were either damaged or destroyed.
That's why we created Unshaken, an app that makes earthquake preparation simple and accessible. Unshaken educates, prepares, and protects those living in areas at a high risk of earthquakes in order for them and their families to feel safe. Unshaken teaches the user about emergency protocol and quizzes them to reinforce their knowledge. The user is also provided with an interactive safety kit checklist and can request supplies from their contacts through the app if needed.
During an earthquake, the user can switch the app to emergency mode, which opens several features. First, the user can mark themselves safe or injured during the quake. They can also view the statuses of their friends and family. Second, users can set up safety houses that are accessible to their contacts through the app. If a user's home is damaged during an earthquake, they can enter a nearby safety house.
It's clear that Unshaken has huge potential, and there's a huge audience that it can protect. 6 out of 10 American families said that they did not have a family emergency plan. Only 19% felt that they were very prepared for a disaster. 143 million Americans live in areas that are earthquake prone. Thousands of citizens can't afford items necessary for safety kits, and most don't have one at all. Most other earthquake-related apps only provide data on when and where earthquakes take place. But Unshaken takes an active role to prepare its user, as well as provides interaction and support during and after earthquakes. Unshaken is a vital tool for families everywhere, regardless of social or economic status. That's why we chose to make our business a non-profit. By increasing accessibility to our app, we can maximize the impact it has on lives everywhere.
Ultimately, our goal is to protect citizens and families from the destruction and danger caused by earthquakes. Everyone deserves to be able to empower themselves and their communities, free from fear and free to thrive. We are Pixel Perfect,
and we're here to make a difference.